Hello YouTube, my name is ANZGM, and today I'm going to be showing you how to create your own custom themes for the Nintendo Switch. Now the purpose of this video is basically not to how to install them, because there's already a bunch of videos out there that just show you how to install the themes for yourself. But let's say like there's a particular theme that on the website NX Themezer doesn't have for you, and you have an idea how to create your own but you don't know how to. Well, this video is going to be showing you step by step on how to do it, and hopefully it will be step by step because I haven't done this in a long time. So before we get started, a couple things you need to know is that you need to have a modded Switch, because if you don't have a modded Switch, this will not work on your regular Switch. That's just a guaranteed fact. And making themes in your own is gonna be really easy. It's really easy and it's simple, but if you want to be creative, that's also another thing I'm gonna be showing you, is how to be creative with your stuff and with your stuff and whatnot, just to give you like an idea of like how you're gonna do your stuff in order to create your themes. So before we get started though, I already made themes, but I did forget to put one theme on my Switch, so I'm gonna be showing you how to do that, and basically showing you like the other steps on like how to do it for yourself. Okay, so there's a couple things you need to know about doing this, that making this theme is like, it's not gonna harm your Switch in any way. You're just basically creating a custom theme for your own self, because for some reason the regular Switch doesn't have themes. I don't know why the 3DS did. We had so many good themes, but the Switch just black or white. Not even colors. Not even colors. That's the sad part. Just black or white. Most of the time, black is always gonna look better than the white one, but then you get bored. Like, what if I want to create more and more? Well, let me show you, and let's get started with this. So the first thing you need to do is that everything I'll be doing, it will be in the link in the description down below. So we're gonna go to the github.io, the Switch guide, the extra theming. So this is the page that you need to go to in order for you to do your Switch. And we're going to be doing this on Windows. If you're going to do this on Mac, if you're on Mac, Linux, or Chrome iOS, then this is not the video for you. I'm sorry to say this, but I'm pretty sure the method will work the same way if you are watching this video on a Mac, Linux, or Chrome iOS. It even though it does tell you differently, it should work the same way. So that being said, we're gonna go to here, the Switch theme injector. So there are two things you need from in here, from the GitHub website, is the NX theme installer.nr. That's your homebrew app that you need to have in order for you to install your stuff, install your themes. But and I'm pretty sure most of you already have this theme, so you don't need to worry about that. But if you don't, then you just need to like basically download this file and put it directly into your SD card. Which, let me show you this right here. Okay, so in my Switch, I'm already on the Hikati mode. I'm on the latest version, 5.90. So we're gonna connect our Switch to our computer. So you're gonna go ahead and go to Tools. You're gonna go to USB Tools. I'm sorry if like this is blurry, it kind of like scuffed. This is the most I can do. Go to USB Tools and you go to SD card. Now then, it's connecting to my computer, so we're just gonna go back to that. Here is the release 4.7.zip. Now this here you need to download. This here, I'll just download it again, just so I can show you guys. Okay, so once you got it downloaded, you're gonna open it, and then here are the files for this. So I recommend you creating a folder on your desktop or somewhere in your computer, and just extract this and put it into your folder. This I basically have this. See right here at the top where it says themes NS mod, I created that folder just so I could have this stuff right here working. So yeah, so you create a folder, name it however you want, and just put it and just extract those contents and put it in there. Okay, good. Now we got that out of the way. Now we're gonna open the Switch themes application. So this is your main builder on how to build your own custom themes. So if you want to do it for all of them, I will show you how to do for all of them. Like I said, this video is going to be detailed, so I'm not going to try to leave anything out for. So out of all of them, I already created them, but I'm gonna show you the one that I have not created, and I'll just show you the rest. So I'm gonna be creating the player select. Okay, so I'm gonna create the player select. So if you wanna, let's say you don't have let's say you don't have Photoshop or any other program to like work with your like the photos that you're trying to create, because you need a photo specifically for it to be 720p. You need it like 1080/720p. You can use Canvas. Canvas is free. Like you can use however it is. Just create an account for it and create a design. You go here, you go to custom size, and you basically create the size you want to do for your new creation. And from there, just follow the steps, and you should be able to have a photo that's gonna be in this exact size. So, and once you do, it's all good. It has some other editing tools for it, but in today's video, I'm not gonna use Canvas. I'm gonna use my own program, but I'm pretty sure it works the same way for Canvas. So, just to show you that. So for the player select screen, you know, like when you select the player select screen, it shows you like your icon and like your profile and like see what you wanna play. You can also add another picture to that instead of being transparent. Well, let me show you. So since I'm creating a Pokemon theme based on the games that I like, because I like Generation 2, 3, 5, and like a game called Pokemon Reborn, that's basically the whole theme around it. So I'm trying to get a Hilda fan heart. Yes, I like Hilda. But I found this photo instead. So I'm like, oh, okay. I think I could use this photo. This photo's pretty awesome. Looks really cool. It has Sharon, Bianca, Hilbert, and N, along with the 3 starters. So it's cool. So this is what I'm gonna do. So I'm just basically gonna print the screen, and I'm just gonna copy this over. Okay, cool. So I have it right here in my photos. I have it right here, my editing software, which I'll open up. Okay, so it says right here it's 600 to 404. What I wanted to do is change that to 1280 by 720. So you're gonna, well, if you have like Photoshop or a similar program like this, then like just do what I'm doing, okay? So there. So this is good right here, and this is gonna be the player select screen. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna file and save as. So every file you save for, it's going to be for JPEG. Do not put it for PNG. I will explain that in a little bit. So yeah, so all the photos need to be for JPEG, and my recommendation is that you name it based on the theme that you're trying to go for, and put it for player select, home, or whichever picture that you're trying to put it for. The main reason is because you might get confused of which photo that you want to put in. So for this one, I'm gonna say Pokemon Hilda player select. And 1. So yeah, the reason why I put 1 there is because what if I want to edit something out? So it's just basically like the original picture. So I'm saving it, and it's right there. Okay, cool. So now we got that out of the way, we're gonna go back to our Switch theme, and you're gonna get the photo out. So wherever you save your photo, mind you, these photos, you should put them in like in a different folder where you're basically just customizing your themes and such, and so that way you won't keep track. So I'm gonna click on the Hilda picture, which I just did just now. So it's right here. Okay, now here are some layouts. So these layouts right here basically just tell you like, here, this is what's gonna look like when you do it. Okay, so this is basically like kind of like the original layout, or don't do the layout, but it's kind of transparent in a way. I don't really remember if the regular Switch does that or not, but so yeah, so you can have it either on centered or on top or on the bottom. I think for me personally, I'm gonna have it on the bottom because that's where all the trainers' faces are. Okay, so yeah, so let's say if I want to have it for bottom, right? So this is exactly what you need to do, and put it right there. So, and make sure you click this page for that too. Okay, so we got the picture and we got the layout patch. So I'm not gonna do remote install because I'm not in the application for NX. I believe you need to be in that application for that. So instead, we're gonna build the file, and this is how you do it. So you're gonna build the file and give it a theme name, because the theme name itself is gonna be the theme that you're going to install it for. So basically, I'm gonna name it Pokemon Hilda Player Select. Player Select. And then I'm putting my nickname, Anzi. So, okay. So this right here, so you would have to put it somewhere in your desktop. It's a temporary file. So you need to put it somewhere where you know it's gonna be. Since I already made myself a thing already for it, I already have like most of my files here. But I didn't create a file for Player Select, so this is what I'm doing. This is fresh start. So okay, you name it and bam, and you get this message saying done. So basically, all the others are basically the same. You do it for all of them. I would not do news because who goes? I want to know who actually goes to the news for the Nintendo Switch. Like yeah, it's supposed to be some game related for Nintendo stuff, but like no, just no. You don't do news. But all for the others, you should. So for the settings, for example, right? So the settings right here, it doesn't have a layout, but but there are some people out there that made their own custom ones, and I'm gonna show you. So for the settings portion, let's say I go right here. I use this one because I like the layout and how it is. So the picture stuff is Sora right here, and he basically made a bubble around this and this right here. So I basically took a picture from Pokemon Reborn and basically put my own bubble, and that's the image right there. But the layout is gonna be how this person did it. So if you want like a custom layout, you basically have to like where it says custom, you open a new link right here. Oh, it's basically the same thing. And then you download the theme. Right? Okay, so you downloaded the theme, okay? Shown in folder just to make sure where it is. Okay, so you downloaded this file right here, okay? So now what you're gonna do is that, like, let's say you want that exact one, right? You're gonna go to extract Themezer. So you're gonna open the theme right here. You're gonna go where it says downloads, or wherever you had it, and then you're going to extract it. So when it's extracted, extract it somewhere where you know where it's gonna be. So in my case, okay, so yeah, so I'm just gonna put this right here. Put it like right there. So put it whatever photo you want it to be, and done. There you go. So now you should have that exact photo. You should have that exact file for. Go to the thing where you extracted from, and it should say layout.json. I'm pretty sure that's the person who made it. So you're gonna click that. You're gonna open it, and it doesn't show any preview, but it's gonna show you like how it is supposed to be. So like yeah, so like let's say I went to this one right here. This photo right here is basically Pokemon Reborn to Tanya settings. I made some few edits from it, but if you want to do it, so the reason why I'm showing you this, because this is an option. Like you know how like in the settings it's just a normal like format of how it is. Well, I like this format in particular, but if you don't want to do this format, then you can just skip this part and go to the next part. But yeah, but it's basically works the same way. You don't have to add it. You could just say don't patch it, and then just build it the same way. You build it, you put the theme name, you put the author, and then you name the file, and you put in the exact part where it came from. But since I already did it, I'm not gonna redo it. So all apps, okay, so all apps basically have like 2 of these. I'm pretty sure there are custom ones, but I just rather go for the normal one. If there is a custom one, I'll probably do it at my own time. So yeah, let me just show you what is this. So this would basically look like this. It's all rounded and such. I don't know how like all the apps are like the same way. Okay, so this one doesn't show, but the rounded one does. So let's say if you wanted the rounded one, that's gonna be it. And you pick out a photo, what you want, And this is for all apps. I use this picture, and then bam, same thing. You build the NX theme, you name it, you put your own name or nickname, name the file, and bam, same thing. So basically, they're all basically the same, along with the user page. The user page doesn't have one, so you don't have to worry about that. So repeat the process back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But I will say this though. Well, the lock screen. I don't have custom fonts on my the lock screen because it's not really necessary for me. I'm not going to. But there are like different like previews for this, so I'll show you. So like, let's say if you want a mini lock screen, that's gonna be it. It's gonna be like on the bottom instead of on like in the middle. Let's say if you want it by the side, it's basically like this instead of just, well, it's gonna be like that. So, or let's say you want it like the simple layout, like it's just like this, or have it clear, just like that. Like that's basically it. So but yeah, so all these images need to be 720p and 1280. The thing that I showed you before, do that and you're gonna make your pictures exactly like that, and it's gonna all fit in one thing. Now let me show you the home screen. Now the home screen, basically the same thing. You pick whatever layout you want, the way how it is. It could be from various different way. If you want a custom one, you would have to find it from one of the theme player or make it your own. I personally just go look up Themezer and try to find your own, but that's just me. And but yeah, like all of these are basically like this. But here's one thing you need to know. Custom applet icons. So this gave me a little bit trouble because it was kind of confusing at first. So it says these images will replace the applet icons in the home menu. Use only 64 to x56 PNG images. Colors are not allowed. They should be white on a transparent background. If you know what you're doing, DTS is support as well. Okay, so what that means is that like you need to get a picture, resize it to 64 to 56 PNG images. It cannot be a JPEG. The file needs to be PNG. Colors are not allowed. I test this out. I try to put a color in, but it's just basic. It just goes to white or black depending on like how you put the color in. So they should be white on a transparent background. Okay, so I'm gonna show you this how I do it. So we're gonna go back to here. Oh wow, what? Okay, so I have this fire type logo right here. So what you're gonna do is that you're gonna take this I'm pretty sure Canvas does this too. You're gonna make the background transparent. Now, even though the picture itself is transparent, you need to do it again. You need to do it again, okay? And make anything that's white transparent, okay? And for this color, you're gonna make it black. So this right here is gonna basically replace the either the power, the setting, the albums, whichever the way you want it to be. So that's basically resetting all that. And you do that, you file, you save as, and then you should save it as a PNG, the portable network graphics. Do not save it in a JPEG because it will not work. Now, let's say in Canvas it doesn't have that, then you need to download some sort of converter and make it into a PNG. But I'm pretty sure Canvas doesn't do that, so I don't think you have to worry about that. So you see already the images right here that I already have. I have like all in black and all in color. So I tried to do it in for color, but it didn't work. So that's fine by me. And once you do that, you're going to press this and pick out the PNG file you wanted to pick. So for the albums, I want it for like the poison type, the shop. I do it for the grass, the controller. I have it all named out, so it all makes sense. So you do that, and then for the power, the Pokeball. Okay, good. So all that right there is all Gucci. So you need to basically just do all that, and basically get your picture. I'm getting this picture right here, the Weather Trios, because I really like the Pokemon not Kanto. What am I saying? Hoenn. There we go. So there's that. Everything's all good. And small compact preview, just to make sure. It's not this one that I want, but if you wanted that one, that's perfectly fine. You build it, put the name in, your author name, save the file, put in the folder that you put in your files into, name it, and bam, there you go. So that's basically the gist of all that. You're repeating the process until you are satisfied. So all this is good, right? Now let me show you where you need to put these folders in. So pull out your switch files. Okay. So in the root of your SD card, you should have a folder called themes. If you don't, I believe you have to create one. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna have the themes folder for you. So I already have like the files in here, so I don't need to worry about that. I'm just gonna be putting the one that I created for Hilda. So I'm gonna be dragging this file and put it there. So it's in there. So I have basically all the files. So all the files you created, you're gonna drag it out and you're gonna put it into your theme folders. Now nothing is gonna happen, and if it does, then you need I mean, something is gonna happen if you screw up, but the process that I'm showing you, there's nothing gonna go wrong. Okay? So once you put it into your SD card, you exit this out, you can close all the applications you want, and I'm going to show you from the switch screen. So, and make sure you eject this out. You will never pull it out, because if you pull it out, then you are risking something, which I don't know what it is. Okay, so I hope you guys can see this. So I'm gonna go to home, I'm gonna go to configurance and go to atmosphere. So now we're just gonna wait it and load it into atmosphere. Okay, so like since for the purpose of this video, I took out my themes out and I just replaced it with the Xenoblade themes. So I'm just gonna show you how to do this. So you're gonna go to where it says the albums right there. You're gonna go to your albums, and then you're just gonna go to the application that you where it says themes. Theme says installer. Okay, so you go in here and you find your file that you put it in there, and then you just basically put everything that's in there. So for instance, I'm sorry, it's like a bit blurry, like light up. So here's the Hilda selection. So it's gonna give you like a preview if you want to look at the preview. So from the Switch itself, that's what it's gonna look like, and honestly, that's gonna look really cool. So I'm going to press this, and it's basically installing it for you, so you don't have to worry about it. And it says done. Restart the console to apply the changes. So we're gonna do it for all of them. Okay, so once you've done that, you're going to reboot it. You're gonna go back. It's gonna, depending how you inject your payload, you can either go back to the Hikata payload, or you go to the atmosphere payload. So I have it on Hikata because I like to go into it. It's way faster for me, and do other stuff for it. Okay, so here is the Hisuian Typhlosion that I have. It's there. And here is the picture right here, where it has the weather trio. There's your home image, and here are the applications, the apps that I changed. You see where it has the Pokeball, the fire type, the water type, grass, and poison type. It's all there. But don't worry. It still tells you like if it's like which mode is it? Like, is it sleep mode, the albums, all that jazz. So here is the page. Here is the Pokemon Reborn photo that I have. Here is the settings for this. So yeah, here's that custom setting that I really enjoy. So it's all there. The application. So yeah, all this is just to install your own themes, and it's looking very good. So let's say if I want to play Hilda, here is the picture and the player selected. And honestly, that looks really, really cool. I actually like this a lot. Well, there you go, guys. That's how you create your own custom themes for the Nintendo Switch. So I hope this video was informative. Let me know in the comments down below if there was anything that you need help with. I will help you from there. I hope everything I covered covers everything, and yeah, like hopefully I could put out more videos like this that involves videos, because even though even though people will say like a video is irrelevant because it gets outdated, it doesn't matter, because for me personally, and I'm pretty sure people are out there like this too, video that's a video that shows detail and explanation is going to be way better than just reading it, because if you read it, you're going to be spending a lot of time than you should be. And hopefully this shouldn't take that long for you. It should be like a 30-minute process at most. Well, it says 10 minutes, but I think 30 minutes is perfectly fine, because you need to find your pictures and stuff like that. So anyways, you guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next video. It's your boy AnZGM here, and he is out of here. Later.